white then.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Interesting mailbox. You bet. Let's check the mail.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent.
Oh, yikes.
Open immediately.
I don't see urgent. I see final notice, though. A lot of newspapers there.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, bet.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Solid.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
It's good. We're going on a journey. I don't know where this goes, but... seems like fun.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
Yeah, we're gonna get some talking trees in here? I'm down for some talking trees. Oh, you could have taken the vote. Seems boring.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Hold up, I'm more interested in what's this?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
Interesting, interesting.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
It's creepy. I can put it into words.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
It's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, I put a vote on Twitter, and that was tied with, I think it was Sniper Elite. Let me go check. It was tied with Hellblade. So I was like, ah, screw it. Since this one was recommended first, so I was like, alright, fair. Got anything back here in the trash? How you doing though, Tulip? How did your test go?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Nah, you don't say.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Noted. What type of game is this even? I ace, I'm pretty sure as well. Nice. It's good to hear. Yo, whatever that is, that ain't good anymore. That looks cool.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Yeah, someone gonna have to do the dishes
But
though.
instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yikes.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Go with your cat ain't alive anymore.
The
It's
table
been
was
6
still a wreck
years.
from the night we left.
Okay. I mean, I don't find it easy so far, it's just...
My
It's
mom was the
interesting,
only
it's like a
one of us
story.
who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just
Look at that
too
TV
much of
stand
it,
though.
like a smile with too many teeth.
Look at that TV
Even
stand.
the
Alright.
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
What? Alright. Your house sank. Maybe I'm not following something here. Smell too many teeth. Yeah, they got weird things in this.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Going with Bubba was the mother. Insects. A lot of them. Cool. Lots of books.
Edie
Big
told me
boy.
once that every
Oh.
Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
It's kind of weird, you know. It's just one of those weird things. Yo, you guys weren't even done
My
unpacking?
mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Fair. By the bugs, yeah. Noted.
After Milton
They
disappeared,
love books.
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Edie. Is that the other? Okay, because
Barbara
I
was
saw
a
3
child
kids.
star for 2 years.
It's kind of
until
creepy.
America grew out of it.
True. How are they all locked in the room? How are they getting food? Why is there a cable here? Nah, I'll come explore this in a second. What's down over here? What is
I
saying
spent a
in
lot
here?
of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, yikes!
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Cool, cool. How do I get in? Oh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yo, did she have the
I had
brother
no
the
idea
entire
what
time?
was behind that door.
Yo, it's
Just like I
totally the
had no
missing
idea where
person.
all this was gonna lead.
Molly! It's a cool
I
necklace, you
grew
know.
up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Jeez! That bedroom. Alright.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
Is that it? We out? Way out. No, wait, what? Oh.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Nah, B, I'm good. Pumpkin.
My
Eat the
Halloween
pumpkin.
candy was all gone.
Oh. I thought it was a pumpkin. The book. Nah. We don't do no books here. Yo, eat the goldfish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held
Oh,
back.
jeez. I was joking. Yeah. Just gotta explore a bit. Yeah, go back here. No? Okay. Hello? There it is.
I kept eating and eating.
Don't do that. Oh. All right then.
I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard
assume we're not
chirping outside my window. It was a
Bird.
barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
So to say, wasn't Molly the cat?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Jeez, alright.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Seems kind of mean.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. His face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh,
I
yikes.
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Yeah. This is getting strange already.
A mama rabbit.
What's with you eating the mothers of things? You thought you escaped it? Nope.
To carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? How's this happened? Yeah, no, shark dead. Yeah, okay, yep. Yep.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Well, you're a big thing, so. How'd I go down?
I wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh. Why a snake?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Who's the thing? A monster? Nah. Definitely an octopus.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Strange. Yeet.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
That ain't no
Across
passenger,
the
that's
water,
captain.
I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I
The
swam
Kraken kids.
towards it.
Exactly! We have met the Kraken.
I
Where are we going, in the
slithered
sewer?
onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Yeet. Yeet. Oh. I see.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling.
All my stomachs.
And suddenly,
Plural.
that was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I. Sure.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure
That's
Edie
a
would have.
good ass drawing. Hold up. Alright, so now I have to go figure out about Barbara, I assume. I assume I have to make my way up the tree. Part 1. You know what I'm saying? Let's check under the bed, right?
I can't describe it, but I felt like
Oh.
some part of Molly was still here.
The leftovers from the Kraken. Alright, what am I actually... let's see. Nope. Nope. Open door? Nope. Okay. Ah.
This will be obvious
see.
later, but My mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, so there is a kid named Molly. Okay. So there's a kid named Molly, got yeeted by a kraken, and then they got a cat and named it Molly. Noted.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, memories of every bird that they've had. Oh, oxygen tank. Well, that's not good.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, dragon. Okay, makes more sense. Oh.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Interesting. There's a frog. Nice. Ah, yeah,
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, really? I couldn't notice. Oh, yo, bad? Yo, is it one key fits all? Yo, it's one key fits all.
There's a secret
This
in
is
this
lit.
bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I mean, honestly, I kind of got that from just the hinges on it, but...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Did the stream freak out for you too? Oh no. Is it doing its thing? Okay. Why are you getting so close to that? Jeez. Very small little spot here. Can we just talk about this though? A 17-year-old going to a house that they were afraid of when they were 11, right? And now crawling through the walls of it in the middle of nowhere that no place delivers to. Got it.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never
You really had
talked
to do
about
that?
it. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh, yikes. This is exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh, jeez. He got launched!
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Hey, Jack, how you doing? He said, exactly. How? What? They got launched. Yeah, I never asked how you were doing. How you doing? And Wild, how you doing? Kelvin. Sam's next. We also gotta go find Barbara.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Half? Oh, that means we got this side, huh? What have we got on this side? What's up with the hill? Oh, yikes. I can't even get to
Mom
you.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
See more hidden secrets. It's a cool concept. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a very cool concept. Push, pull. Oh, up. Yo, this would be my type of house, though. All I'm saying, this would be my type of house. There's fucking trapdoors in the house. I'm sad. Why are you sad? I caught a shiny Pokemon last night on Pixelmon. It's pretty good. I'm Gucci, that's good. Well, Jack, plan for today is just chill and play this. And if I finish, then I'll probably go play something else.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Alright, let's just go back this way. What's over here? Odd. I still don't want to go up there, though.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Alright. Let's go back to Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh yeah, I saw that. What Pokemon? That is a good question. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm sad. I just am lack of cuddles from my friends. I probably will. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I thought there was gonna be a story here. Back up. Oh
I
jeez,
never
this
thought
entire
about
street.
how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key.
Yeah, that is so me.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So
Yikes.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Yikes.
She reached for the music box.
Oh, it even has the white hand now. Oh, that's because I have to do it. Oh, it's an animated one. This is a high level comic.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Wait, so my dude went downstairs and put the key back in? That's what I'm hearing here.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
That's all you're worried about? Not the blood and what looks to be a hand over there? Cool. Oh, that's wood. I thought that was someone's hand.
The Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Nice.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
The graphics on this just makes it a little more weird. Yo! Someone was in order at that point? Cool.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Yo, let me 1v1 this dude real quick. He'll get clapped. No?
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yeet! Oh. What a beautiful chain of events.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Can I jump down there? I can like jump on him with the cane? No? Cane, crutch. Yeah, let's not step on that. Oh, I don't have an option here, do I?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but
Oh.
Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked trapped inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. This is like a Minecraft house with all those trapdoors. Exactly! I love it! This is great.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, maybe that's the truth. They just kind of went, yeet! Alright, we done in here then? We out? Exactly. No, 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 no. I swear there was something on the ground. Thought I saw another white thing on the ground. Oh, it's just a name tag. It looked like it was saying I could read it.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Because there was a whole ass ear in it.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Kick it open. No? Okay. Smaller, so I did these
It's funny.
two.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Are we sure that's even true? Oh, it is. Interesting. Probably true if the key works like that. Or an inside person wrote the story. Something weird like that. There's an inside man on this job. Alright. Who is it? Yeah, they got a whole ass pool table down here.
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh. Another one? Explain. Please do explain.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, yikes! Hold up! Let me in here real quick.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories...
Yo, they were ready. They were ready. Yo, did they know Corona was coming? Yeah,
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
last night, I sat here with a few people in my chat and just kind of got a whole bunch of games done and then posted a poll on Twitter for them. There's a few more too. Oh, you were here because you wanted Sniper Elite, right? Never mind. A few of the games are like this. Looking forward to Sniper Elite, but I'm worried about TOS a bit there.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30? But...
On that
Yo,
first
fam,
day,
that's why there's so much
the
food.
shaking started. I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Oh, don't do it.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. If you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Yeah, I can definitely look into that. I mean, I have
Even
a whole
monster
list.
on the other side
So,
of the door starts to feel
actually, I'm gonna write that down. So we have What Remains of Edith Finch, which I'm doing now. We Happy Few, Ori and the Blind Forest, Hellblade, Sniper Elite 4, Roblox, and Life is Strange. Okay.
almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Can I just say that looks
It's
disgusting?
been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave.
Let's go.
Well, I
Hand-to-hand
still can.
combat. Jeez, you really like your trapdoors. You put on a whole ass me in Minecraft. Hold up. You need to calm down. Yeah, it's on the Game Pass. Alright. The best thing you could ever do if you own an Xbox is get the Game Pass. There is hundreds of games and they interchange them all the time. I got beta access to Gears of War 5 2 days earlier than everyone else that bought the game, and I didn't have to pay for it because I had the pass. Like, there is so much you can do with the
I know
pass.
it's out there somewhere.
It just looks disgusting.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Oh.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh, geez, you actually built
I
a
need
wall.
to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Interesting animation.
Whatever's
I like
out
it.
there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one real day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Ah.
Walter died
The
when I
monster was a
6.
train.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So he's gone insane. Okay. Got it. He went
I'm sure my
insane.
mom was trying to protect me.
Yeeted. Broke open a train tunnel. And then got hit by the train, which is why the rattling was going on. It wasn't a monster, it was a train. That makes sense. Let's go. That's an interesting way to go down the ladder. Okay, there you go. You figured
Maybe
it out.
she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
What? You press up to go down? Okay, cool. Yep.
But if she never
That's how that
told
works.
me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yo, do you know how badly that would reek? Oh!
Trying to bury.
Because if they were
something
left with
still
11,
alive.
that's at least like... He was under there for years. I counted at least 20. So 20 years, 26 years minimum.
Now that there's only one of us left,
Yikes!
or maybe two,
Or maybe
I
two.
thought it was time
You're the
I
last
heard
one.
the stories for myself.
So you have no parents at
That would happen
17?
to
Oh,
everyone
jeez.
else.
That explains why you have no problem crawling
Now
in
I know
between
that the
walls.
stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed
See,
so
I'm
much
smart.
in the family curse. We made it real.
That is, yeah.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
No. Because I'm willing to bet you dead at
Maybe
the
it'd
end
be
of
better
writing
if
all of
this
them.
just died with me.
Nah.
But I thought
Because then
you
we
should
won't
know
have this
about your
great game.
family. And the history you're a part of.
Yo, is that an underwater base? Pause. If this is an underwater base, I'm done. That's all I'm saying. Yo, let me go to the underwater base. Let me go to the underwater base. This is my Minecraft world in real life. It's done. Said 30 years. Shh. Animals don't come around here.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I ain't that lost, to be fair.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Anything cool in here? True? They got an underwater base, trap doors everywhere, secret passages. Yo, you telling me this ain't my house?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Very secure door. Very secure. Not hard to get into at all. Yep. Yo, we going this way? Damn.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yo, can I take
What
the
kind
bike
of
and ride
family
it?
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yo, that is sad.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. Three of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
I'm trying to figure. Is this the pet? This is the pet.
Sven built
This
the
is
house,
the human.
but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Doesn't make sense yet. What are you, some type of wizard? There's more to this. Of course there is. Very finite detail. Makes sense.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yo, I'd still like to know how your house sank. Yo, my dude sank with the house?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What? Yo, let me go to that house. So they do have an underwater house. Yo, I have built my Minecraft world.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Was I supposed to still be in there? No.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Looks like a tombstone to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks
Me
this
looking
is
for
what
who
she
asked?
wanted all along.
You asked
For
us
me
like,
to
can you
come
join
back
the stream, big
someday
boy?
And find everything out for myself.
Bats. Well, you didn't figure it out very well then. Let's go up. I don't think this wood would still be intact. Listen. Not my strongest suit, but... don't know how long this tree
But
fort can
looking back on
last.
it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Hold up. Wait, you said you're 17. Yeah, Can I go? No? Okay, where am I going? Over here? There's a ladder right there. I don't know how I didn't see that.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, because I just did the math on that. If you're 22 weeks pregnant at 17... like... alright then.
We were both pretty intense.
Might have been 16. Or you're soon to 18. I don't know which one's better. Probably neither, but... especially like without parents and everything. That's gonna be rough.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Yep.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Did I take the picture too fast?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. You found an old logging trail.
Look at that photo.
Deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember
Not
where that
entirely
trail
sure.
was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like what? The gun? Yeah, I got you.
Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see.
There's an animal somewhere, isn't there?
Maybe.
Why did you try that?
Was it?
Yo. What's more interesting? The bird?
Good eyes, Don.
Ah. I see.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wait, what? You're getting a picture of me before I take a picture of something else? Mad. What? Yo. Oh.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Don.
Great photographer.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer. Hang on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
Mad.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
Yo, he just went, nah. All right.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Rip Sam. Jeez. I was so confused why I could make his head go in and out of the camera. I was like, what? Why would you ever want it in the shot? It's over here. The airplane ticket. Man's dipped.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
No, can't open that. Am I supposed to go back out here? No? Okay. I wanted to see the peak hole. Anything else to explore in here? Ready? That's it? Okay. Alright, we'll be on our way. That's what I'm saying! Ah. Knew there was something. Somewhere.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
All I'm saying is my trapdoor houses look better because I make them all match. So it looks cool. That's all I'm saying. Greg. A lot of legal documents, isn't it? Oh. Oh, hold up. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't want to put it down. I just wanted to read it. I'll write.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Whoa.
What he saw. What his world
Yo, mini games? Bats?
reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
Yeet. I will get all these letters off.
Baby being so happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no.
I wish you could have told us.
Yo, that water comes up fast.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
It is. Honestly, though, I'm not even a parent, and I don't think that's smart to leave a kid in a bathtub by themselves. Even if the water's on or off. You'd have to watch them. And how do you not hear the water running again? Anyways. We ain't here to critique parenting styles here. We're here to figure out how the rest of them died. Yeah, I can't practice. Boxing. Oh. Anything up top?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Ah, I see.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
No, don't. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. No, no. Alright, anyways. Back up we go. Creepy game. True. Can I go back up? Thank you. Doing pretty good, Vaughn. How you doing? That's the first thing I thought about the second she just the fact that the door was closed and she was on the phone. I was like, well, you had a kid in water here. Like they slip or something, or they put their head under water.
She spent a summer building houses
No,
in Calcutta,
it's okay.
where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Good for her. Fly to India. I see. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Religion, science, math, history. So they're religious. Noted. Majors, English, teaching, geology. Seems like boring majors. Anything else up here?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
I could be better. Well, hopefully you get better. It's just one of those days, I guess, for people, because you and Jack aren't both doing that well. I'm trying to figure out if there's something else, because I don't think I have anything written down about her. Yeah, can I pull up the family tree real quick? I can! Alright, wait. Who are we actually playing as? That's a good question now, too. Odin was the start. Edie was the father. Who was the mother? Sven. Sanjay, Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Milton, Lewis. I'm Edith. Right. Only one still alive. That's Gregory K. Who's your actual mother then? Dawn? Dawn. Dawn's your mother. That's my guess. Gregory. No, Gregory, Gus. Wait, Gregory was the what? Milton, Lewis, brothers, Gus, Gregory, Dawn. Okay. Okay. Dawn is mom. Yeah. Just making sure I know what's at least somewhat going on here. Duties. Sweep trash. Sad boy hours. We're not sad boy hours for that much longer though. No more hidden passages
I
here.
can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard.
Yo, let's
Before
go.
the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. father made him
Interesting.
come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Like the concept of it.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ooh. Alright then.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
All the humans. Noted. Weird way of wording it. More text anywhere? Ah. Okay.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, what's with these rhymes? Alright, on go. To be fair, it is a poem.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Alright, alright. Over here? No, over here. This is gonna be by the chat.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
What, so they can forget about you too? All I'm learning is they're really bad parents. Oh yeah, on our wedding day, we forgot our kid out in a storm. After things started flying around. Huh? Alright. I was incorrect. I thought the tent was gonna get hit by lightning. I thought all of them were gonna die and the kid was just gonna be by themselves and then they were gonna get hit by stuff. Did think they were gonna get hit by stuff, but I thought the tent was gonna get hit by lightning, then they were gonna hit stuff. Hit by stuff? Yes. Do I go back through here? Probably not. I don't know, I feel like I need to go back up here again. I don't know. Stuff about Dawn is like right here, it's just didn't actually learn anything about her. There has to be something more up here then. Right? No? Nothing.
My mom
so
moved to
there's
India a
something.
week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis. These are still the same missing files, right? Yes. Milton.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
So you're saying this is in India then? Because I think this is Lewis here.
And to
Unless
see
they
kids
came
in
back.
The house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Yo, imagine teaching history and it's just history of your own family. Mad. That makes sense on the amount of books though, because they looks like they taught themselves a lot of the things. They didn't go to schools. They taught each other history. They taught each other math. They taught each other English. Edith Lewis Milton, yeah. To be fair, the mother was a teacher, right? Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Yeah, that is it. Relief efforts end in disaster. Who are we saying that is? It's Lewis. It's Lewis.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Wait, what? Your flowers looked like they were still alive, everyone else's are dead? Oh, yeah. Anything else around here? No, okay. Nice view from up here, though. So they had a house. The house sunk, so they chose to put another house right beside it. Okay. What? Hidden door disguised as a door? Please? We going up with this? Mad! Okay, you are climbing. Oh! It's a pulley system. Oh. Okay.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Yeah, this is some type of like weird stuff going on here. What?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Yo, he's behind the door. Telling you, go back down to that door. Hands down,
Mom
it's
spent
back there.
months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, just open this door real quick. You're set. You're done.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
The magic paintbrush. Where are we going, back up here?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if I'd be comfortable climbing up all of this stuff. Like, look at this. The boat is hanging over the edge. You tell me that thing's not about to fall? Like, Nope. I'm like a brave 17-year-old. That's also pregnant, but it's beside the point.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I see.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died.
I'd clap all of you. It's okay. I like how this wire is like nice and short, and this one's just like yeet. What? Oh
Dear
no.
Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Well, am I supposed to be... Oh, yeet!
But he withdrew part of himself.
Not what I was ready for.
I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
His mind began to...
wander.
Oh! Yeah, we're playing a whole mini game over here. Yo, I got you. Multicast.
I asked him to describe it. He said
Yo,
he
down.
started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Multitask.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
It's almost over. Oh, mad.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Yo, your hand's gone.
He told me
That's all I'm
he'd made a
saying.
new friend.
It's a dog. I'm trying to wait for it to see if it's possible to avoid.
Named Lewis Topia.
Oh,
He
okay.
built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Yo, your brain's a big brain if you can do all of this while cutting fish. Look at that dance though! Ongo! Oh, yo, look at these mans dancing out here. They're wildin'.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke.
I could see that. It's because he was lost in his head.
Was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
No, not that way. This way. Oh, he made himself king.
He held an election for mayor.
Uh-huh. And won.
And he won.
What a surprise.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Yo, I got you guys.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Yeah, we're conquering cities now? Hold up, I got you.
New Louisville.
Oh, jeez, you're fast with that.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
By the looks of it, he was never in it. But
Minneapolis. Until one day he got to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Yo, you want to fish? No? Okay, I got you. Just thought I'd check, you know.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Let's go with Prince. Actually, no, let's go with Queen.
Handsome queen.
Why didn't we do some princess? But hey, whatever. I have tried putting a hand in the cutter, by the way.
The queen
Doesn't
was
work.
on her own quest for...
Let's make her a badass, sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
Not rainbows. She out here hunting for some beasts.
He followed the sound of her...
Get out of here.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Jeez, my dude's on a whole quest.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Nah! Yikes!
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Become a dictator by the looks of it.
For someone
It's just
who
they-
had known
I-
success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yeah, I still gotta do the fish? No? Yeah. I realized that afterwards. Yeah, this isn't it? Yeah, it totally is.
Began to forget the world we know.
Are those
I
alive
think it pained
fish?
him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Yo, why is a cannery dumping a live fish back into water? Maybe I'm missing something here. Unless you're telling me those are dead. They look bloody, so I'm going with the dead, which then doesn't make sense to me. Don't know much about cannery working though, to be fair. Who's this man?
He began to despise
you?
the man with a royal contempt.
Oh. You're kind of missing the fish though.
I still thought I could save him.
Yep.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Too far
The
gone at
palace
that
would
point.
be packed with his companions.
It's done.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Yo, for someone with a powerful imagination, they didn't even give them faces.
Queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh, yikes.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That is dark.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Imagination is fine as long as you don't get lost in it. Wi-Fi, how you doing today? The thing is, he got lost in his imagination, which is actually what I said. Once your patterns become so redundant, you don't even have to think, and you can just get lost in your imagination the entire time. It starts becoming unhealthy. Because then you're not actually using your brain for anything. You kind of just... It's muscle memory. You are using it, but it's not the same. Like, I could sit here and probably play this game, completely zoned out, and just imagine stuff. It is.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Packing peanuts. It's kind of lit, you know.
But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Good thing Clem wasn't watching that. Why? Wait, what?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Ah, geez, yo, Vita. Now the house is gonna collapse. Yeet. What a way to end it. Just house collapsing on itself.
The
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together.
I don't know.
And all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yikes. Hold up.
the power.
I don't want to be
went off that
excused.
morning, but
I want to go
always
find
had
out
plenty
more.
of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie
Oh.
had the key to it.
Ah, nah, I'm mad. Nah. She didn't apparently know about half the entrances, because you've got it everywhere in the house without having to use a door.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Yikes.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Nah. It's done.
I never thought I'd go back to it.
This game is deep, true.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
I'll just keep going forward.
I got turned around.
I didn't. Oh, maybe you did. I didn't. What?
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I'm gonna follow the text.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Different ways.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
It was here for Lewis. Ew, dandelions.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Yeah. He ended up taking his own life because he wanted to go crowned in his imagination.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we
Trust me, I
lived
don't want to join
forever,
your messed up family.
maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
This is for the child.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
This is a child she's having.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
She died when she was 18? I guess still 17. Oh, she died in the pregnancy, didn't she? Don't tell me she died in the pregnancy. The Wi-Fi, to be fair, being over 2 hours, so it's literally just had to explain all of it. It's all based off real stories. I don't think so. I think it's based off real stories. I think they took a series of segments of stories and put them together. True. It was a good game. I was curious on how they got all of it. Only reason I'm saying I think it's based off real stories is you can see hints of everything within each photo on the stories that you were told about the family and the ways that they died. There's correlations to almost everyone of different parts of the family and everything. Some of them probably helped with it, but it's probably the stories that affected them. Whose stories was the most freaky? None of them were really that freaky, to be fair. Probably Barbara's, because it's the only thing that's not really possible from the stories that I'm remembering. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting one here, but Barbara's, that's about it. Everyone else's probably happens a lot more than you actually think. Lewis's? Molly? What was the murder? Yeah. So, pretty much, he ended up killing himself because he found a way out of his life and into an imaginary life that he created for himself that he found better than reality. So he wanted out of his life and to go permanently into that one. Which was just ended up killing himself then. Sam's was just unlucky. Gus and Greggy was just really poor parenting. Molly. How was the first one? I'm trying to remember it now. Molly was the monster. She was super hungry, then she ended up going back to herself. She wrote a story. Hers was very unexplained. It's possible, but I doubt it. I don't know. I think most of this is based off real life stories of what happened to people. Like people that were close to the people that created this game, either between that or they chose to just try to put a whole bunch of random series of events together. Closely knit family that was supposed to be cursed would be a really easy game type of story to, well, that'd be fun, I shouldn't say easy. Then you could create all these different ways that people died. Sam was the unlucky accident. Calvin was the dreamer that went too far. Lewis was the one that went mentally insane. Same with Walter. Same with Eddie. Those two pretty much died, gonna say, of older age. At least Eddie did. Walter was insanity. Lewis was lost in imagination. Two different types of insanity, kind of. It wasn't explained how Dawn really died. Died of a sickness, never mind, it was. So sickness. Milton got lost. Gus got hit in a storm, natural disaster. Gregory was bad parenting. Barbara was murdered. Molly is the mystery. Kind of one kind of each way to die for each one of them. Like, if you think about it, if you're making a game about a family that's cursed, right? You would not want to, like, if they all just kept getting murdered, like, you'd be like, oh, they got murdered as well. It would be just interesting of the different murder stories. They all got killed or died in different ways. One kind of for each one. Yeah, it was a good game. Eddie probably went back to the old house. But yeah. The great grandma, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not necessarily true because we don't know how. Actually, no, Edith did die. So yeah. Most of them only live until they're about 50 or 60. She lived until she was 107. Is that 107? No. 93. Mad. I did it the inverse way. Yeah. He was on a swing, ended up swinging too far, wind picked up, and got yeeted off a swing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her story that got closed off. The low tides probably came back in and she probably went back to the old house and got hit by a tsunami. Or got hit by the tidal waves and then drowned. That's my guess. She went back to the old house. Because she said it was like old friends and now with no one there, she would be lonely and she would want to go back to the old house. It's interesting. Each one had a different way of dying. Milton was 11, Kelvin was 11. Lewis was 22. Gregory was 1. Yeah, she was murdered. All that was left of her was an ear. Apparently according to the horror book, but... Gus was 13. Sam was 33. Lost. Gregory, it was, I think it was Kay. Sam called Kay after the divorce. And she left him in a bathtub, turned off the water, pulled the plug, and then he called again, so she closed the door to the bathtub and left the kid in the bathtub. He turned the water back on and ended up drowning. Milton was lost. They lost him, never found him again. Gus got hit by stuff because he was out in a storm while there was a wedding going on. And apparently no one even thought about the kid until they found his body, so again, great parenting. So my mother still does it. Yeah, you should see it. Legit, the kid in the bathtub, and they had like a slide panel to cover the entire thing so she couldn't see in. Fam, he's one. Huh? A lot of them were just kind of bad parenting. Gus was left out like in a storm, like no one thought to bring him in. Calvin was wind, so those just unlucky accidents. It's interesting though in all the stories. Dawn thought it was the stories that were killing them off. Huh, no. Yeah. It's a short, but it's a good game. There's 10 achievements. Finish all... Did I not finish all the stories? What? Did I not finish all the stories? Oh. So you have to replay and take the other path to the house. Okay. Okay. Let the drunken sailor finish his song. That's a dark one. That's a dark one. I'll plot the greatest same Odin's story. That's true. Wait, I never did Odin's. Where's Odin? What? If I do replay story. Hold up. Let's go figure out what happened to Odin. Alright, let's go over this, okay? What other deaths could there be? So we have old age, disease, natural disaster, accident, murder, imagination, mental illness. I missed it in here somewhere.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
That could be Milton.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail
died with the house.
And
he died with the house. He drowned with the house.
To leave the curse behind.
Get out of here.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Get out of here.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
What's the curse? Pretty much they'll die.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Burning, drowning. I think that's everyone then. Right? Yeah, that's everyone. None of these are actually like changes the stories though. Alright, now I'll finish the game. Fall damage. I shouldn't be laughing at that.